All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I pray that it is a glorious day in the Lord for you and that you're up with a smile and a praise in your heart and a skip in your step and you're just raring to go just for the glory of God. Okay. So let me jump right into my nugget this morning. I was listening to Hello Tomorrow by Dr. Cindy Trim, and it has really, really been blessing me. I've been listening to it all week, the audiobook, because God had spoke a word in the mountains last week that was a word for the ladies. It was bigger bigs, greater greats, hello tomorrow. So that's what our tomorrow will look like. And so I wanted to revisit the book because I had read it many years ago and I just wanted, it was like, because he literally showed me the book when he said, hello tomorrow. So, anyhow, let me fast forward. So, I was listening this morning and Dr. Trim made a statement. She said that we attract what we believe to be true. We attract what we believe to be true. So, in other words, if you believe yourself worthless, you'll attract people that will treat you like you're worthless. If you believe yourself of no value, you'll attract people that don't give you any value. However, flip the script. If you believe what God says about you, that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and you are a pearl of great price, you are that coal that has been chipped away and that diamond brilliantly sparkling. That's what you will attract. That people will gravitate to you and see that in you because that's what you emit. Yeah, emit. And so I was thinking about it and I I say this, people think I'm crazy, but it's real. I believe I'm royalty. And I believe I'm royalty because I am the daughter of the king. So therefore I am royalty. And I try and carry myself that way. And I've heard it said over and over again that I have this thing, and this is not blowing smoke up my butt, but this is just saying that I have an air of elegance. And I appreciate that because that's what I believe myself to be. And so I'm saying that because if you believe that you are meant to change the world and you carry yourself not in a negative, cocky, conceited way, but or arrogant, but in that manner of how can I serve you because I know my serving you will change you. I will have influence in your life for the good because I will show you the love of God. That's what I'm talking about. Then you will attract people that will appreciate that in you. I've been saying for a very, very long time that I believe myself to be on global stages because there are women all over the world that need what God has deposited in me to help them realize their value, their lionesses. They have strength, they have courage, they are just incredible, incredible beings. And for so long, they have had people to, excuse me, try and steal their voice and dumb down their intelligence, or they have dumbed down their intelligence just trying to fit in. And so God has given me a message for them that you are an asset to your king. You're not in competition with your king. You're an asset to your king. And your voice needs to be heard to bring that voice of balance, that voice of reasoning to a situation, to a boardroom, to a church, um, to politics, to wherever it is that God is directing you. You have a voice and it is needed in that sphere of influence. And so I believe it's a message that needs to be worldwide. Well, when I think about that, last week I was conducting the Lioness Warrior Roundtable Spiritual Business Retreat in the mountains of Tennessee, Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. But at the same time, I was literally appearing on a virtual stage in Australia. In Australia. And I was sought out to speak on this stage that emanated from Australia. So what I believe to be true, that I have global influence because that's the positioning that God put me in is true. And so I'm only using that for an example because you all have been placed in great places And you need to recognize that and believe that so that you attract that. All right. So that's what my nugget for you today is: believe who God says you are, and that is what you will attract. All right? Believe what God says you are. We did vision boards last week, and our vision boards were different. It wasn't like cut out the pictures and put on your vision board. No, your vision board was everything that God is speaking to you this week. Write it. That's your vision. What God is saying is your vision. A couple of days ago, we talked about here on the live. Do you see what God is saying? You have to envision what God is saying about you and about your life so that you can attract that into your life. All right? All right, I gotta run. But I pray that this has blessed you. I really, really do, because it's true. When Dr. Trim said that in her book, it was just like, you attract what you believe to be truth. That's a powerful statement. So, what are you believing to be truth about you? Can I give you an answer? Believe what God has said. Believe His word is truth, and that's what you'll attract. All right, all right. You know I love you with the love of Christ. You can't do a thing about it. Lord willing, I will see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye bye.